Good. Hello, guys. I'm live now. Please, if today is your first day, should I tell you my name? My name is Soninye, and it means gift of God. And okay, today we are all happy because we've been waiting for this news, and it is now finally confirmed that everything will be cheap. If you want to talk of Schengen visa, you can switch just with $80. You have it now. It's confirmed. There's no any like we don't know the date yet. We don't know it when it will confirm. On 31st March, you can now go to that country. Okay, let me tell you why we've been waiting for this Schengen additional new Schengen community that is cheap. Let me tell you why. You know, when you want to apply for Schengen visa, they will tell you to pay for hotel, pay for this, pay for that. Now, if we are talking of Finland, that was normally cheap, to get a hostel bed and all that. When we were talking about Finland, we were saying, okay, a room is 30 euros. So when you calculate that 30 euros into like 2 weeks, normally you will apply that you will stay 2 weeks. So that 2 weeks is 7 days. That 2 weeks is 14 days. If you times it by 30, that 14 days is so much if you convert it in naira or cedis or rands or Kenya shillings or Liberia money or Zimbabwe or Zambia. You see what is happening in Zimbabwe with their currency and foreign exchange. So all of us now, what we are saying, if you convert this money, you will be looking at not only that you will pay this money and have some stipends. So remember, let me just introduce this channel. If today is your first day and you are seeing my face, this channel, what we are trying to do in this channel is to make sure that you get budget, you invest money and get quality or good return of investment for your money, for all, any money that you're paying for all these things. So we are talking about when you are investing in location, how do you go about it? Do you want to waste money? UK will tell you to have now have almost 30 million in your account. Canada is saying the same thing. America the same thing. Everybody wants you to be milli. Now, so this channel I created it as a finance expert to make sure that an average person, because when we check minimum wage where we come from, we can see an average person, maybe your parents, maybe your uncle is a civil servant. You can't even, if they depend on their salary for this movement or to send you abroad, they cannot even do it. You understand? So, but how can we get around all those money or without spending this without breaking bank or without selling property? Because I have warned many people. If you're coming to me for consultancy, like 3 people I did consult, everybody was telling me, oh, I want to sell land. I said, okay, let me repeat it live. Don't sell land to come to Europe or anywhere. Don't sell property. If you don't have that money, wait till you have that money. Don't sell property. I'm against it. I am so against it. If it's your family inheritance, because one thing that you don't want to do is pressure. When you come here, you have pressure. Oh, you sold land. Hey, how can you do it? That is when you start thinking of fraud and being honest. Hey, you don't know where I've worked before. I have seen what pressure can cause Africans. The pressure will come from home, they will be calling you, and this black tax is real. Once you come in here, black tax is real, especially for Africans, because most of your family back home, they are in this civil service that their money can't even go round or take them home, the way we speak it in Africa or in Nigeria, especially. When they say your salary cannot take you home, means that you're earning below what is your living wage. So Don't allow pressure to creep in. That's why I'm always searching for cheap, cheap way. I've searched for the way you book cheap. I've searched for the way you book cheap flights. Then I'm giving you now how to go cheap. But before we continue, we have to wait for you to subscribe. Because what I have noticed when I'm talking this, most of you don't like to give me a thumbs up. You don't want to subscribe. Chuck D, wait, because many people are saying if that the video I made, I added somebody and the person was in the background disturbing the video. I thought I will add you, like, give me 5 minutes. I will add you. And again, be asking that question you want to ask here, because this time around, you can see the way I normally come back home. So I'm running, like, my life now is, I don't know how to describe it, because, here we don't have, if your child is sick, you don't have anybody to help. You have to manage everything by yourself, with your husband or your partner or whatever. So I don't really have time now. And now we have to be dealing with issues as they come. While at that, we have to be making sure that the people are not pressurized to do things they don't want to do, or do things that will keep them in a harm way when they come out. Because the worst thing that can happen to you is to come here and have pressure to meet up the expectation of people that you have sold their properties, or property, sorry. If at all you want to, if your parents cannot give you that money, or they start telling you, oh, they have to say this, they have to say that. No, it doesn't work like that. This abroad, you have to give it time, minimum of 10 years before you can settle down, get citizenship, start going through the system to achieve what you want. So when you don't sell anything to come here, then you can now relax and plan your life so easily, so you don't start dipping hands in frauds and all that. I have somebody that called me today that said the brother came here 14th of July 2022. He's in jail. Yes, the girl was calling me. I said, I'm not a lawyer. There's nothing I can do. I just started searching for um, agencies that help people in prison. So we managed to get 2 numbers. So, and the issue why he went to jail is pressure. That's why I want to sort it out for boys. It's pressure. If your family wants to sell and say they are sending you, don't agree. Tell them no, that you have to go by yourself when you are prepared. I know what I'm talking. Hey, I know what, if you come here with pressure, you will do things that when you stay in that prison, you'll be regretting why you even leave Africa. Because once you go to prison, there are many jobs that you can't do here. Yes, once you go to prison, it doesn't mean that after prison that you have to go into the system and start doing all the job. You can't work in any healthcare. You can't work in schools or any education sector. You can't work in public organizations. I'm telling you now, you have to start doing what you can do as someone. Maybe you start doing a business, loading containers. Once you go to prison, it's over for you, because we have fingerprint, we have system. So it's easy that you listen to this video. This is the cheapest way now, because God has made it. We now have the cheapest country now that just joined Schengen visa. 31st of March, you can now go to Romania with a Schengen visa. Do you know why is it why is so nice? Because that place, €5 can get you a bunk. Yes, €5, everything is cheap. School, sometimes you can deposit $2,000 for a university, and there are many English taught courses in that country. If you are in WTP, you can check whether if you are in WTP, you know that I have shared many cheap schools and polytechnics in that country. I shared it, and I even tag it when I shared this link to this video. I tag it there. Do you know why Romania is a starter place for easy citizenship? And when you get Romania citizenship, although it's a poor country in Europe, Romania citizenship give you access to European citizenship. Then you can go to almost more than 31 countries in Europe and live there and work for free. If you want, you can come to Germany or come to UK later. But what we are trying to do here today is this. We want to avoid pressure. We want to avoid you selling properties. Properties, sorry, my grammar. We want to avoid you selling your parents' things or using their gratuity to jump and start coming Europe. We want to avoid, because this guy told me this is our only son. He just went 2022. So now he's in jail and I don't even know how to. He said, can you talk to my mother and tell her to calm down? I said, I can't talk to your mother because I'm going through things now. I have hospital runs to do myself. I'm a woman being. So I can't start talking to a woman. The only son is in prison in Europe. So it will mess up my emotional and mental health. So now, boys, listen. Don't allow your family to push you. They shouldn't push you far than you go. Protect your mental health, because when they said, okay, who will go is a boy, then you come here, you see that this cannot be quick. Let me tell you, Europe has a system. You can't jump their system. You know what I mean by jumping system? You know, sometimes in Nigeria, they said you must go to youth service before you can do this and do that. Now, a president might come and said, okay, you can come. That's not youth service is BS. Nothing. That you can't do it here because everything is recorded. So not even your MP or your prime minister have has that kind of authority against the system. So it makes things difficult that everybody have to queue to get whatever they are getting, and it will be in order. Like when you come here, they say you must stay here 3 years before you can apply for nursing degree. You see? So you can't just tell them, oh, you've stayed 1 year, you're looking for MP that will help you to register you when you've not done that 3 years. It will not work here. In abroad, it doesn't work. It's not here. Maybe Africa, yes. You can maneuver things, but not here. So, and when you want to do it because pressure from home is disturbing you, you have issues, especially this Romania I'm talking, because Romania, oh God, especially this Romania, because many Africans are there now, especially when you go there, they will tell you, do this. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to anybody. If you ever go to prison in Europe, it's over for you. And I'm telling you the truth. Ask anybody. If you go to prison, your life is done. Your life is done. And many of our brothers are in prison because that's not their character. That's what pressure does to people. And when they sit down, they see that they are not even the person that committed this crime because it's not part of them. But, pressure and loneliness, do you know why Europe is so dangerous? The kind of life we live here is dangerous. We are always lonely here because no family, everybody's on their own. So when you have that pressure, you don't have people like in Africa. You say you have, you go and drink beer. They will help you shift the mental thing. It does. Have you seen that kind of table you people have in Africa here? No, we don't have it. You go to your room under the cold and be thinking of your life only by yourself. Your neighbor will not even care whether you are getting up or whether you are down. That is the life we have here. So when you're coming here, you come mentally strong. And again, you come independently. That's why we are giving you cheap ways for you to come. Now you can go to Romania and switch your visa easily with less money, no stress, no breaking bank, nothing. This is the good news that we saw in the internet today. From 31st March of this year, so you have time to prepare. Now it's 31st March. Officially, you can pass through that country as a Schengen visa holder, or go to that country or apply in their distance as a Schengen visa holder. So that is the good news, and the application is $80, only $80. Then now you can see a bunk bed or shared bunk bed, you can get €5, €10. So that €5, €10, if you check for €10 is $140. So imagine now $140 has paid for accommodation for 2 weeks. Then €80 has paid for the application processes. That's €220. Then we talk of flights. If you go to that, I saw 775 from Ethiopian Airline. You will make a stop in either UK or you make a stop in Turkey. So you don't need a visa from those countries like second visa to say, because you will not be staying more than 48 hours in the when you are changing flights. So now the good news again is this. And when you go, within a week, you can switch. You know, I told you people in that video I tagged there, go and watch that Romania this thing and go to WTP and check and get all the polytechnic and universities that are cheap. I shared it in WTP. I think it's last week or last 2 weeks. I've shared the schools in Romania that are cheap. So 1,000 can deposit for master's degree. 1,000, yes, you can use it to deposit for school fees. So you can see how cheap. So this one, nobody should push you again. We have cracked it. From 31st March, Romania will officially become a Schengen, among the Schengen countries economic community. Officially, the date has been stamped. So now it's for you to prepare with $1,000, $2,000. Then you are sure that you have a deposit, you have a flight, you have all the expenses. So how good is this? You can see how good is this? Fantastic. This is the news we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for it for 2 years. They are submitting application. They are saying they are not joining again. They are saying they are joining. Now we have it. So, guys, the next thing now is to go to WTP and start preparing yourself. For people that don't have tech don't have tech skills. I don't want to pity you anymore because we have had a robust network now. People that can be teaching people with cheap money, with $80 you can, from Excel to data science and to data entry, you can learn about this and even switch to digital nomad visa in Romania. You see? So Romania now is offering what we call a 3 package in one solution to your problems. Now, when you get to Romania after 5 years, you are entitled to what the indefinite leave to their own version of indefinite leave to remain. After getting it, after 1 year, you apply for your European citizenship. With 6 years, you are now an European citizen. So, you see, there's no hiki haka. There's no, now you are sure that whether you have money or you don't have money, you can step your foot in Europe easily with small money. Don't borrow money to come. I have told you about pressure. What pressure can do here? We are so lonely here that we don't see people to drink beer with. Because if you borrow people money and come here, or you sell your people's properties to come here and they push you, you do something or started doing internet fraud and all that, you will be caught. Yes, you will be caught. And once you go to jail here, it's over. Your life is done. In US, in Europe, everywhere, except you start going to Doha, which I don't even want my enemy to go to. Dubai, Doha, all this country, UAE, the worst part of hell. Because there, you will never get citizenship. There, if you like, go stay 12 years there, or 20 or 30. They will never give you citizenship. If you like, even born 5 children for their prince, they will never give you citizenship. So don't waste your time and years in that country. I've been to Dubai twice and they will never see my back. Yes, they don't treat us fine, and I don't care about how they live. So as a black woman or Indian or Someone on a budget, you have cracked code now to crack your way and come to Europe easily without any stress. You know what I told you people yesterday? You know, this country is part of the country that are the easiest country to access. I told you they don't even pay attention in your what are they calling it? Proof of funds. But don't say I told you. That's where I will stop now. So because I don't know who is watching me. Anybody can watch me. I don't know who is listening. So now you might ask, what are the requirements? The requirement is your cover letter. You know, Schengen visa, you have to detailed cover letter for your journey from your house to the airport where you're going. I told you people, when you get to the airport, don't wait for anybody. Take a cab and go to your hotel. Don't be, you guys. So when you come here, don't start calling people that say you are in trouble because nobody will listen here. I told you people here, if you have problem, you might run mad in the streets with your problem because nobody is here to help you lift up your mental health pressure. This is Europe. Number one, the way we are lonely here. If you don't take care, you will run mad with your problems all by yourself. So you have to start limiting pressure. Now you have the cheapest school in the world, easiest switch visa that will not make you go into a street. Easiest digital nomad visa you can get in the world. So you have 3 solutions to all your problem in one country that just joined Schengen community. So your cover letter, if you don't know how to draft that one, come to WTP, ask old members there to help you. I will not be doing that. I will not be going and be searching something. Me, I have problems, as you are seeing me now. I've just told you that Europe is lonely. We don't have any help here. So now, after drafting your cover letter with those samples, you will now package yourself. You will be prepared for the 3 solutions. Because don't go and say that you will pay school, and if you know that you'll be switching to school, get your transcript from your school before you leave your country. Get your transcript from your school before you leave your country. That will be easier with all your certificates, so that when you go to the school to register, you have all the things and even references from your lecturers. If you want to switch to digital nomad, this thing, you have time now. You know they are joining on 31st. On 31st is the day you will start going there with Schengen visa. So that 31st March, you can join us and do tech training, because our tech training starts on 7th. You can join us, or you can even join this one because we just started. You can join this one, but anyway, it's 80,000 naira or $100. You can join this one and do your training and be getting ready, because with this one we have the training that they have done is like 2 or 3 days, so you can still catch up. They have just done words and all that. You can still catch up, so you prepare for switching in all the 3. If this one did not go, this one will go, because school might limit your working. Because I know you people, once you are there, you will not have help back home. That's why you even need, it's a must you have tech skills. So you can work online, because school will limit you. Yes, let's talk about this one, because this is where the money comes as well. If you're switching the school, remember the school will limit you to the time that you have to work. And again, Romania, you will have language problem. Although the schools you will go will teach you on English, but anyway, locals, how do you get job? You don't have that language. Although they said in the internet that 66% of Romanians, they speak English, and again, they teach English in their public schools. But you should know this is not their first language. So as this skin, you have to be careful. If you have this skin, you have to be using your brain. So how do you cope now? Since you know that this skin will put pressure again to getting jobs in Romania, what can you do? You do tech skills and start working online. Do the small 20 hours that they will offer you as a student visa holder. Then do your other work online and earn your money and pay all your bills. pending when you finish school and get a proper job. That is it, because they need tech experts. Romania is one of them that their process system and government system, all of the systems are still struggling to adapt tech in their process system. So you will have job. Whether if you have tech training, that is a big bonus because you can work online without even going anywhere from your house or that because of the language. Remember, if you have language barrier, it still limits because they will want people that can speak to their locals. I'm not sure I'm making sense. Understand that this skin, I will be saying it so that it will enter. Understand that this skin is a problem already. If you're coming to all this European that is inside, that is not UK, France, or Germany, where blacks, are many, this skin will give you problem. So working online will help you limit how you expose yourself to this skin problem. I don't know whether I'm making sense. I don't want to call any word that is not allowed here, but you should understand where I'm going to. This skin will give you problem. So to avoid this skin now, then the next thing that you have to do now is to make sure that your references are bang on, whether job because you have to prepare all this, whether the references that you use to get job and the references for the school. If you're doing the school one, you need to start now going to your lecturers and all that to get them with letterhead. Letterhead makes it professional. Should I talk about insurance, travel insurance, criminal? I shouldn't be talking about that every day I come here. So you know that one is basic. It's basic requirement. If you're traveling, you need to get your travel insurance, medical insurance, and your passports. We shouldn't be talking about that because I hope that most of you are adults, so you should know what I'm talking. And the last and not the least, how do you make money? Mhm. When we are going to Europe, one of the main reasons that nobody wants to talk about is we are going to seek better life. That's the main thing. Sometimes we want to deny, we want to say we just want to travel. Just my dear, rich people live in Africa. If you have money, you wouldn't like Europe. Because why are you coming here to stay on cold when your country offer the best weather in the whole world? Why do you want to come here and spend on cold and nobody is even talking to you, become lonely? The rich people don't stay here. You see, this time, any person that is still here like me, we don't have money. But rich people don't stay from January to June in Europe. They don't stay. They come to Europe June, July, August to enjoy the sun. Then after 4 or 5 months, they go back to enjoy Christmas. This is the way they move. So now you are going now, maybe you have to now arm yourself with skills. If you know that your brain, you don't have that kind of brain, go and learn Baba. If you know your hand can do something, go and learn plumbing. Go and learn work. Go and learn building work. Women, go and learn how to plait hair. So you can plait hair. So you have skills than because what's the way Europe is structured is that if you don't have skill and you come here, you stay like 1 month, your money is running out. You will still have pressure. But when you have skill, you can walk to any barber shop and tell them that you are expert from your country. They will allow you barb. Maybe they give you time. You can be any small money while you're waiting for the main things. Then skills will save you at the wrong time, journey. That's why skills are good for people that don't want to do tech training. Go and learn. But the tech training is the cheapest and easiest way to even not to get involved with the locals because of your language barrier. But anyway, when you learn skill and start working with locals, the language you will, when we went to Germany, you have conversational language. That's what they call people in linguistic conversational, like hello, hi, how much this, where are you going, or bye bye, are you coming back, conversational, like things like that. So or skills will help you that, when you start getting customers, then you start speaking the language. So if you want to join me now, you can join me. But before then, can you subscribe to this channel? And again, if you don't make it your last, can you just give us a thumbs up? We've been talking, it's only 7 people out of more than 100 people that have watched. It's only 7 people. Hey, that's not fair. Please, can you just give me a thumbs up so that YouTube will tell others that we are here? We came here this night because I was rushing home to do this video from the hospital. So now, the issue of problems like, can I go with my family? Can I do this? Yeah, you can go because this country is one of the cheapest places to go with your family. Mhm. You see why? You have everything in this country. Like a room can be $150 or $120, or even 2 rooms can be like 200 euros or 300 euros or 400. Not UK. 2 rooms in London would take like £1,800. You see why? This country is so good and so nice. Everything is taking everything. So you will get your return of investment as a beginner coming to Europe to live and spend hard currency, which is euros. They don't use euro. They use their country have liu or something like that. They call it. They use their money, but it's still closer to euro. It's still equivalent. It's not lesser than dollar. It's higher than dollar. So now, whatever you are doing, start doing it now. That first is the D-Day. That first is the D-Day. I know that they will be waiting for Schengen visa because, Schengen visa is the visa everybody used to come to Europe, like Finland, Portugal, to switch to digital nomad. So they will be embracing you people. So become the first set that landed with a Schengen visa. So that is it. So where is the chooks? Chooks, you can join me now because why I don't want you to join before is that, the video you joined the other day, people said that you messed it up. They were even wanting me to stop adding people till I finish talking the whole matter. So that's why I said you shouldn't join me then. Please, can you subscribe to this channel? God loves you and we love you and I love you. So can you subscribe? I don't want you to make it your last day. I want to see your beautiful comments and your beautiful faces. And please keep the thumbs up coming. Only 11 people out of almost 100 and something people. Oh, girl. Just give us the thumbs up. You will not pay any money. You will not spend money for all the secrets I'm revealing here. This is what I should be doing one-to-one and be charging money. But I'm giving it to you, explaining it like I'm explaining to a 5-year-old baby so that you can understand it. You don't make problem and you don't have problem and land yourself in the prison. So that is why I'm here, to help people that struggle to invest with little money in their location. In case if anything goes wrong, it's only little money that you invested. Than coming to UK and you pressure will make you land in jail. So this is where if Chooks is not joining or maybe he's angry, then we will call it a day from here. And I wish all of you luck. Sorry, let me read the questions. So they have been coming. Slim Mommy Pen. Hello. Betty Litchley, hello. Fumi Samuels, hello. Towobola Omopelumi. I'm trying to speak Yoruba so well. Thanks. Welcome, my dear. Floris Ote Elijah. Good evening, dear. Wokocha Shalom. More grace, my sister. You are the best. God bless you. And God bless you, sir. So, guys, if you have any question, okay, this one, what can I go? I just said it's normal requirements. That's no like special requirements. If you're going with Schengen visa, you need only cover letter to state what you're coming there to do, where you're sleeping, how money you have, everything that you need to get to be stable and without. Because when you're coming with Schengen visa, they don't want you to be on the streets. They don't want you to be their problem. Around Europe, many people sleep on the streets. So they don't want you to add to that problem they are battling. And again, I told you people, when you're coming to Europe, make inquiries with cab from airport. Don't hang around in airport. Everywhere in Europe is under alert. You see what is happening. And there are people that maybe they're expecting that they will retaliate. So all the airports, international airports are alert. So any suspicion or you hang around in the airport, any suspicion will get you arrested. And again, let me repeat, this your skin. I don't know. It's a problem already. So you have to manage yourself and respect yourself because of this your skin. So I don't want to call name to that, but this your skin is a problem. So you should carry yourself with dignity. Then nobody will, if I'm going anywhere, then you use because of this my skin. That's why I will poke you. Because I respect myself. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing what the law said I should be doing. And you shouldn't bully me because of this skin. So this skin is a problem to all of us that have it. So understand that now. So that's the things that you need. Make sure that your cover letter, where I explain how to, you can see the way I listed your travel, your money, your stipends, because once Romania join on that 31st, they will now bring the rules guiding it, but the basic is here. The basic is that they want you to have the money that you will spend during that 14 days, 2 weeks, or even if you are applying for 1 month or 3 months, they want you to have. They normally give you Schengen visa. Some countries normally give you 3 months. Some countries normally give you 6 months. So we don't know what they will give this Romania if you are applying in their distance. We don't know what they will give, Sha. So, but when on 31st March, they will put everything on their own website. So we'll start seeing it, and we'll come back here again to discuss what we have seen that they have shared about their own Schengen visa. Like you go to Portugal or you go to Finland immigration website, you see what they have listed that you need. So that is the way it is. So we still don't know. So we are waiting for them, and we're happy that they have joined and they have a date. So we are so happy today that the date appeared in European Union website. Everybody's happy. My friend has been calling me. He said, "Oh, my brother can now come to Europe." I said, "Hey, congratulations in advance." So this is the cheapest for people on budget, on tight budget, that you don't want to break bank to come to this country, to come to Europe, anywhere in Europe. So this is where you have it. You have it now. They have made it happen. Thank God, though, this 2024 will be good. So for everybody on budgets that don't want to invest their life saving in the location, and which I don't support, or to sell any property to use it to come abroad. Don't use the proceed of 50 years or 30 years suffering to come here, because you never know how the weather go be. That is it, though. My friends from Zimbabwe, Liberia, Senegal, Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Tanzania, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Burundi, Lesotho, Botswana, Uganda. Have I called all of them? So thank you guys for staying with me. Please, can you give me thumbs up? It's only 15 people and there's no any subscription. Oh my God, it's breaking my heart, but it's okay. It's okay, because there will be a time I will take my own pound of flesh. It's okay. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and again, don't make it your last day. We will be saying goodbye and good night. Stay out of trouble. You have a cheap way now to come to Europe without breaking a bank, and even to study. Cheap. Everything cheap. With 1,000, you can pay some school deposits. Yes, $1,000. You can pay some people deposit in their school for master's degree, or for vocational studies, or for polytechnic. So you have everything. 3-in-1 solution is what Romania will offer. Digital nomad visa is so easy to get. Their own is even 98%. So which means when 10 people apply for this digital nomad visa, then 8 to 9 people will get it. So there's no any like rejection rates and all that, because they need you people, tech people, because they are still behind where people, places like Germany, Denmark, Netherlands, France, Ireland, has gone. or Britain has come with a tech in their government system. So they are trying to update and chase up the mega 16, because we have 16 countries in Europe that are superpowers. So now we'll be calling it a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't make it your last. And again, remember, we have tech training. So now you can join us. We just started on 24th January. So today is 31st January. So you can still join us. It's not up to, it's just a week. So you can still join us. And the fee is 80,000 for the training, 80,000 naira for Nigerians. Then $100 for people that are not Nigerian that will be paying in the $100 from their own country to the account in Nigeria. So that's it. You will have everything that you need to start off any money that will help you. Remember, you have language barrier, so you need tech training so that you can work online and make your money. You have language barrier for this country. So remember that. So good night, all of you. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Put your notification button on. There's a good news tomorrow as well. There's another country. There's a good news tomorrow. So bye-bye, guys. Good night. Sleep well.